Isn't that ironic that when you're tired, the best thing you do is something difficult and you wake up?
So weird.
It's so hard to tell your body that, though. Today was hard for me to tell I do it every day, but every day I have the same fucking conversation. My body's like, I'd rather just lay here, bitch.
But that's what discipline is.
My body's like, you're the boss. Nobody can tell you what to do. Shut the fuck up.
We don't have to get up and do anything.
I'm like, you literally work for yourself. You don't have to be at work until 1:30. What are you doing? Go back to sleep.
But then you have to ask yourself, what would David Goggins do?
David Goggins already be up. He's up. You can't decide to live your life by what that guy does, because you'll die.
He's one of the scariest people. Like you don't have to live this extreme, man.
But he's lovely. He's a great guy. Like I want to
meet him someday. He seems very cool.
I love him to death. As a human, he's great. He's a cool guy.
I like his motivation. I like being around positive people that inspire me to do better.
And when he trusts you, like he knows you, he's cool as fuck. He's a fun guy.
Did he get into it with Stavros?
Get into it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, were they upset with each other?
Stavros, the comic?
Yeah.
No, really?
I saw a weird cut up video that I didn't know if it was a real video.
That's probably one of them Ping Trip videos.
Oh my! It was 100%. Very funny.
Yeah,
it was very funny.
Ping Trip. Shout out to Ping Trip. This is dude Ping Trip who takes.
It was impressive. I was like,
me and Duncan Trussell being in love with each other. There's like a ton of them out there.
That's very
funny. He's hilarious. He does a great job with those.
Duncan's a good guy.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think Stavros would say jack shit to David Goggins.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Nobody's going to talk shit to that guy. He's terrifying. His fucking will and resolve is terrifying.
It's impressive.
Oh, this is
yeah,
it?
Yeah, it's so good.
You want to try a cookie? You want to try from...
Yeah, this one.
Dude, it'll be fun.
You're fat as f***.
Yeah.
You want to be fat?
Yeah, dude. Being fat's fun.
Your mind is full of shit. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. You need to work harder.
I don't want to be doing work.
You roll your fat ass out of bed and all you want is some fucking damn cinnamon buns and shit.
Yeah, I love that.
Man, you are a piece of shit.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
Yeah, man, that's why I was like,
harsh.
Are they okay?
Oh my God, this is so harsh.
I don't want to work that hard.
You're not a man. You're no fucking man, dude. Like,
I'm sorry, I can't.
you're a fat, sloppy motherfucker.
Okay. This is too real.
It was aggressive. I was genuinely concerned.
Stavros is one of those guys. He's so funny. I don't care if he's fat. Stay fat, bro.
I haven't had a chance of meeting him yet, but I really want to. I think
so funny.
He's fucking hilarious.
Such a character. He's so funny on stage. He's so funny in real life. He's fucking hilarious.
And fucking hustles too, dude.
Yeah.
The clips he puts out, the vlogs and everything.
That's funny. The young kids today, they respect your social media hustle.
It's only because, like, what most people don't know about me is I didn't want to do it for so long. Like, you don't understand. I despise social media. The ultimate success for me would be to be so successful I never have to look at my social media for the rest of my life. I just want to get there. So because of the work I've put in on it, I respect people who do the work.
Yeah, I respect it. It's definitely it makes look, if you're a good comic and nobody knows, that doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, it's exposure, dude. You have to have it.
There's a lot of guys who are doing a really good job with that. Jeff Dye does a really good job with that. There's a lot of guys who are like Mark Norman.
Yeah.
Sam Morril. All those guys. Yeah. Those guys are doing a fantastic job.
Oh, when Schultz and Morril started putting out their clips, that's when I was like,
Schultz
I have to do it.
Well, Schultz converted it into a Netflix show.
I know. Genius.
Amazing.
Well, when he was doing it was when he was doing he was releasing a new bit every single week.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, if I can write 1 minute a week for a year, that's a brand new hour. Boom, 52 minutes. Yeah. And I just thought that was so inspiring. And I was like, I need to be doing something relative to that. Well,
it's also, the pandemic kind of opened up doors and also closed a shitload of them. But it did open up doors with time. And when you're just sitting there and you can't do the normal thing that you do, you start thinking, okay, feel sorry for myself. That's all over. Let's get over that. And now let's figure out, what can we do?
Yeah.
And if you're a hustler, if you're a guy who's like, like a guy like Andrew, who's always trying to figure things out and get ahead and do better.
Innovative.
It's like, so he created like and by the way, it's a totally different style of comedy than his stand-up, which is interesting because it's these rapid fire punchlines Whereas stand-up is much more engaging,
Yeah.
and he pauses more, he laughs a lot.
More
he's having-
personable.
Yes, yeah. So this is like a different kind of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like really the best kind of comedy for the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like short attention span,
Oh,
rapid
yeah.
fire jokes, very silly, and turn your phone sideways.
It changed everything.
Yeah.
That's scary to think about. You had to do it.
You got to do something.
It was almost like a late night show, the way he wrote that material.
Yes. Yeah.
And the attention span during that time period was so fast. Remember we thought Quibi was going to be a good thing?
I never thought it was going to be a good thing.
No, nobody in their right fucking mind did. But Hollywood went, well, everyone's watching short things now, and everyone, are you sure? Well, everyone's on their phone. Those are always short videos.
What they don't understand is that you can't just set out to create a successful show like that or a successful thing like that and throw a bunch of money at it and know that it's going to be successful.
No.
You have to let them become successful, then you acquire them. Mm-hmm. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Like if you're because they'll give up, just like they give up with a TV show. If you have a TV show on ABC, you know, and then the first few episodes come out and it doesn't do well, and then it drops off with the fourth,
Yeah.
you're done, son.
Yeah.
Over. But if you have something that you've developed on your own and you put it on, and these videos go viral naturally, then it makes sense that you have like a channel where there's 10 seconds of these videos that have already gone viral and people know to look for them. But if you're trying to get people to sign up for some new fucking thing while YouTube already exists,
Yeah.
and you're going to dump all the, unless you're like completely uncensored, like Rumble or something like that kind of makes sense. That makes sense. But you're not going to be able to compete with them in terms of just entertainment. There's everything on there.
I will respect them taking a risk that Hollywood just doesn't do anymore. Every meeting I go into now is like, so what reboots do we want to do?
Right.
Like, that's a real conversation every single meeting I have, and it's so sad.
Well, there's probably less projects than ever before.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
There's probably less money than ever before and less certainty. I mean, nobody wants to sit through 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and watch 3 different commercial breaks.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that anymore. People are
No.
done with that.
Yeah.
That shit's stupid.
And yeah, unless you're a sitcom, that's the only thing
Yeah.
that really lives.
Yeah.
That's, middle of America.
Yeah. And then you're watching arthritis commercials.
Yeah.
Come on. What are we doing here? You know, with Netflix and with HBO and all these different streaming services, it's like, wow. Like,
OnlyFans is getting in on the game as well.
yeah, they're producing comedy too, right?
Yeah,
doing
they're
comedy
wrapping my
specials.
tour bus coming up. I'm so excited.
That's hilarious.
so funny to get a sponsorship.
Have you